You recognize this man next to me, Bruce Porter. Good to see you, Mr.
Good to see you,
Bruce.
Mr. Tom.
As always. All right, we're going to talk about wills. All right, I know we've touched on this and all these sorts of things. Maybe a couple of direct questions. All right, my father has a will. Am I entitled to inherit his house when he passes?
So yes, but with conditions.
Always conditions.
So basically, let's assume you're an only child, mom and dad, and they pass away and they didn't have any written plan. Well, you would petition the probate court and go through that process. And the answer is eventually yes, because you're an only child. Now, you know, and again, the probate process is pretty lengthy. It's costly. So you're going to have an attorney to go through that process. Jennifer Kornblum here at our office, she helps people navigate that in some cases. Okay. So the answer is yes, but with conditions. So now, once you go through the process, then you're going to basically get the house. But what if you had special needs? What if you were not able to maintain the property financially or otherwise, or have the mental capacity to have ownership? Then that could directly affect the inheritance that your family left you. Southwest Industries, I'm on the board of the foundation for that. We employ handicapped adults. Right. It's a wonderful sheltered workshop environment, but they all have needs. My concern when I was asked to get involved, it was naturally for me to want to be involved because helping those families navigate what happens when mom and dad, who are older, maybe they have a Down syndrome child that's going to inherit all of their assets. Well, someone will have to oversee that type of inheritance for the benefit of that adult child. So not real different than you just inheriting from your parents. Right. There would be a process that it would go through to determine, are there any other heirs to the estate? You know, probate is not only expensive and time consuming, but it's also public information. Yes. So anyone can see what you had, who got it, where it's at now. They can see all the value. They can see everything about your estate. So that concerns a lot of people. Absolutely. Because we don't... Privacy thrown to the wind. Yeah, pretty much. And eventually the outcome may be the same, but the expense of probate, the time consumption, you know, a very simple estate, 6 to 12 months, 12 to 14 months, somewhere in that range, just to get possession of those assets. So again, it's public. The beneficiaries may not have the ability to inherit and maintain the assets. They will need direction and help, things like that. So I would think a whole other kettle of fish when you're talking about more than one beneficiary. Well, yes, that can come up. A lot of family conflict results from no plan in place. Nobody knows who gets what, when, where, why, and how. Yeah. And it becomes an issue. Here's another issue. What if you don't die, but you are incapacitated? Okay. So there's inside a basic will, there are no provisions for that. So if you're not dead and incapacitated, for whatever reason, no one knows what to do. So power of attorney could come and be a very valuable document to instruct your heirs or people you love, here's what I want done when that happens prior to death. Okay. So, I mean, there are so many questions, so many different avenues, and I know that you do have workshops to help people, you know, navigate these minefields. Absolutely. Our workshops, we do 2 to 3 workshops at our office every month. You are obviously local, and you've been doing this a long time. Yeah, I'm approaching my 40th year in helping and assisting people here in Southwest Missouri. The people that I have put together over the last 25 years here at the Resource Center are knowledgeable, they're smarter than I am, they bring the correct information to our workshops, and they explain it in a way that you can understand it. That's important.
Yes,
because
it is.
too many people buy a plan, they don't have a clue how it works.
No idea.
So our workshops are monthly at the Resource Center in our community room, 882-1800. Find out when the next workshops are and just RSVP for that, and look forward to seeing you there.
It is always good seeing you,
Yep,
Bruce.
good to see you.
You need to give him a call. He can help you out.